Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Marathon Mondays with Mal. Sorry for the delayed reaction. That's the name of my new album coming out soon on MCA Records. Delayed reaction from the desert. I don't know why, but I couldn't get on the broadcast this morning, but we have something really cool this morning. I'm going to flip this around so you can see what's really going on. Let's see if I can do this right, Jim. There we go. Everybody, there's Jim Cogley.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Oh, working on this. There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to drive around the parks and we're going to show everybody kind of a brief overview of the parks. I'm going to turn it back around. One of the things we're going to do is, how do we do this right here? There we go. So what we're going to do, you guys, is we're going to take a look and talk about kind of the history of these parks down here. We're going to go out this way. We'll probably finish back over here. This is the entry, but for the lack of a better term, the exit of Motor Coach Country Club in Indio. Arguably one of the nicest RV parks in the world. I think USA Today has voted it number one a couple of years now and running. Jim, tell us a little bit about Motor Coach. You know what? I'll tell you what. Why don't we bust a U right here, go back through the front gates while we talk a little bit about Motor Coach before we go to outdoor resorts. But tell us a little bit about, I mean, you've been down, how long have you been coming down here representing for Marathon?
I've been coming down for 24 years, Mal. And 1997 was my first year with Marathon. And so this park, Motor Coach Country Club, was, I don't think, even a thought or a dream at that point. But it got traction after Outdoor Resorts did so well across the street. Outdoor Resorts of America, which was owned by our owner, Mr. Bob Schellhorn, and Mr. Randall Henderson, started and designed and built this park originally, and that would have been about 2002. So this park got started then with the idea of just upgrading making some changes, getting a little more creative, versus what they did across the street. So Outdoor Resorts of America at that time built ORI across the street. Really that park started in the early 90s and this park started in the early 2000s.
So this park is really hitting its 20th anniversary. Bob Schellhorn, our owner at Marathon, tell us the role that he played in this park, Jim.
Yeah, so they got involved in construction and started phase one here, which we're going through right now.
This is phase one?
These lots on the right are lots 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as the park goes along here. So interestingly enough, a few things were happening as you know. Historically, at that time, we had 9/11 and some things going on. And at a certain point after phase one, Outdoor Resorts of America actually sold this park to Monaco Corporation under the name of Signature. So this was actually then taken over in phase 2, 3, 4, and the final build out with the clubhouse, the restaurant, and everything was finished by Signature Resorts. Of course, once a park like this is completely sold out, every lot is sold, then the owners of all these lots then become the owners of the resort. They can choose to then have their own management team, which they hire to manage the park at that particular point, which I believe that's what they chose to do. So it became an owner's park after it was completely built out and sold. The famous real estate broker, Kerry Johnson, of course, has sold most of these lots in here, still is here today.
Kerry's been here since day one, correct?
Yes, he has. He started day one, really across the street as well at ORI. So Kerry's been here a long time. I'm gonna take a left here.
Yeah, let's go left here.
All right.
Some of the most beautiful casitas and landscape work in this park. I've shown this park several times, Jim, on Mal on the Moves, Summit Night.
I saw that last one on that map.
It's just beautiful at night here, but really we haven't touched on the history of the 3 parks that are right here on Avenue 48 in Indio, California. And I'm glad, kudos to you for coming up with this thought this morning to drive through the parks and kind of give a brief overview. Lots of people in this park. Approximately how many lots are there, Jim, in this park, which is Motor Coach?
This park is in between 400 and 450.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. There's
2 miles of waterways.
Golf
course.
Features, just incredible. Beautiful casitas. There's a big marathon up on top of the hill there.
It's a good looking marathon right over here.
Harper's Press. Yeah, it's a beauty. It's a beautiful morning.
Just stop right here and I'll get a shot. Looking over this way.
Look at that lemon tree.
Yeah, lemon tree over there. Very nice.
You want to kind of do a big circle?
Yeah,
off
let's
to
do
the left?
let's do a circle and then head on out. Hope everyone had a good weekend. I got back down here last night, and it's a beautiful day. It was very, very windy this morning. So stay with us, you guys. We're going to be going across the street to Outdoor Resorts Indio, which is right across the street from Motor Coach Country Club. And then we're going to be going, if we've got enough time. We don't want to hold you too long, but we might do a separate show for Desert Shores, which is about 2 blocks up from these 2 parks on the same street. So Jim, you've been with the company for over 2 decades, and you've been coming down here for over 2 decades. You've seen a lot of changes. You've seen a lot of marathons in this park. What are some of the things that stand out to you about coming down to the desert and representing Marathon?
Well, it's just been a wonderful experience. You meet so many different people from so many different walks of life and all over the country and Canada, and sometimes even way overseas even. So it's very it's been really rewarding getting to know everybody and watch these resort communities grow. This is a perfect example of how you can how far you can take that idea of resort living. I mean, this is to the max. Look at this. Brick building here.
Let's look at this casita real quick.
Is gorgeous.
This is a great example. I'm going to hold this out here a little bit. This casita is such a great example. This is a corner lot right here, and it really, really shows what they can do. The landscaping. It's got a turnaround driveway. It's got a swimming pool back there with water features. Just a beautiful, beautiful.
There's Jimmy.
There's Jimmy right there. Jimmy, we're live.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, guys.
Enjoy your cup of coffee. Look at that view.
Yeah,
Wow.
This is an amazing view. Let me cut over here.
Isn't that incredible?
I'm still getting used to my camera skills. Look at that view. Isn't that beautiful, you guys?
Try to get right past this post here. There's Mitch's lot right there. The clubhouse up in the back.
Very nice. 2 miles of waterways. Motor Coach is a very, I would call it a busy park. Jim, I've been to, I don't know, I want to say a handful of parks all over the Pacific Northwest, all through California. I love Motor Coach. It is absolutely beautiful. The waterways, the casitas, at night, it's so beautiful. In my opinion, from the parks I've been to, second only to Polson RV Park in Montana, which in my opinion is the most incredible RV park I've ever been to. What other RV parks stand out to you that are on this level?
Well, I think that Hearthside Grove in Michigan, a lot of people congregate there in the summertime. It's got a different season, and it captures that beautiful scenery up there, and incredibly built out park with gorgeous casitas and more of a woodlands feel, which you got to take advantage of the area that you're in, like we do here in the desert. And so that's another matter of fact, a lot of people that have lots here also have lots up there in Petoskey, Michigan. So all that's good. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
So yeah, but there's very few, and there's some beautiful parks in Florida. St. Lucie and Pelican Lakes, and some gorgeous parks down there. I certainly haven't been to them all, but this, Motor Coach keeps consistently being built. Billed as one of the best, and if not the number one park in the country. So we're doing pretty good.
Absolutely.
Being down here, so it's a real advantage to have a couple of show lots here, and it's interesting because when this park was built, phase 1, phase 2 were built, but this phase here that encompasses our 2 show lots didn't get built out for the first few years, and Kerry Johnson had the foresight to really let us know that the 2 show lots on this side, which wouldn't be built out for a couple of years, were going to be the best in the park.
Sure.
So we took advantage of that, of his knowledge and expertise, and we bought these 2 lots, 276 and 277, and boy, it's been a beautiful place to show off our products.
And right there is Coach 1299 going to its new owner later today, and 1333. The beautiful double slide H. Look at that coach, you guys.
Yeah.
So stick with us. We're going to go right outside here, and we are going to go over to Outdoor Resorts Indio and talk about that park. How many times a day do you think that gate opens and closes, Jim?
Thousands.
Thousands.
Literally.
The landscaping at Motor Coach is just beautiful.
It really is.
And you can see the mountains out there in the background. That is I-10 runs alongside those mountains. This is Avenue 48 here in Indio. So we are not far from Palm Springs. For those of you who know this area, there's a good sign right there of the Outdoor Resorts sign. Still trying to get used to my adjustments here.
Yeah, this park by no means is far behind anything else in the country you'll go to. It's consistently ranked in the top 4 or 5 as well.
Okay, let's go a little bit slower here so we can see this park.
Yeah, interestingly enough, each park has its own features. There's the offices and so on, but this park has got a beautiful charm, great Spanish architecture to the clubhouse, and a large clubhouse with a stage and so on. Lots of activities here, beautifully maintained. This was the original park in the United States that was Class A only. So it was designated as a Class A only park, first one in the country.
Well, and that's a question that we had coming in, Jim. These two parks, Motor Coach and ORI, what do they allow as far as RVs?
Yeah, they're pretty much, I believe the cutoff is really like 30 feet. I think in most cases, actually it's a, Class A was the distinction originally, which could be shorter than 30, I suppose. So yeah, that was kind of the main distinction, was to develop these parks for the Highline coaches and buses.
Sure. Yeah, you're right. The clubhouse is beautiful here.
Yeah, it really is gorgeous.
So approximately when was this park built?
Well, it really started in the early 90s, 91, 92, and Phase 1 and Phase 2 were originally put in by a partnership of brothers, and then the Outdoor Resorts of America, Bob Schellhorn and Randall Henderson, then purchased that and really got the momentum going by building the clubhouse, putting in Phase 3 and Phase 4. Prior to this, people in the Highline coaches were at Outdoor Resorts of Cathedral City over on Ramon Road, much closer to downtown Palm Springs. And so this park came up after that, and people, once they saw this clubhouse and how beautiful this park was, they started buying lots out here.
It really is beautiful. So,
Another marathon right there.
here's a nice marathon.
Mary and Gwen's.
Get over here.
Isn't that beautiful?
My camera work is just this. The controls with this Steadicam, you guys.
Well, and
At least I'm making it
bouncing
interesting.
around here in this truck. Now there's a beautiful casita. They recently, in the last few years, let them build out casitas as well here. So that is a gorgeous casita. My dear friend.
Yeah, that's
Paul
beautiful.
Nelson's. There's another beautiful marathon. So they have pickleball here. There's very active pickleball playing here. And here's the cafe. It's open for breakfast and lunch and some dinners, and their main pool. They have satellite pools and spas and laundry facilities dotted throughout the park, tennis and golf. Beautiful park. Again, this is a park of about 400 spaces.
Yeah, it's beautiful here.
It really is.
ORI has such a great community of people. Both you and I are Oregonians, Jim, and there's a lot of Oregonians in this park.
There is. Yeah, we have a contingency of Oregonians here, Canadians here. More and more, we're getting young buyers that live maybe 2 or 3 hours from here as well. We're in Southern California and San Diego and stuff, realizing the lifestyle you can have over here at a 2 or 3 hour drive.
Sure.
And taking advantage of that.
If someone rents here, how long can they stay on a lot?
I think it's 30 days at one time, I believe now.
Okay.
There's our good friend,
Is this Phil McCracken's spot?
Phil's. Good morning, Phil. Susan?
Phil, if you're watching, good morning.
So yeah, it's you can't go wrong. You really can't. It's just beautiful.
It is, and one of the things that a couple weeks ago we were sitting and visiting with Jack and Lois, customers of yours for years over here, really nice people. And one of the things that really stood out to me is how relaxed people are down here. They spend a lot of time just enjoying their RV, enjoying the park. You know, you don't have to do anything. You can just hang out and read a good book. And
Yeah,
that's
it's true.
I see a lot of people doing that, just relaxing and enjoying being down here.
Taking walks.
Yeah, a lot of activity, a lot of walks, a lot of athletic activities, a lot of bike riding.
There's Sam's bus. That's unique.
Yeah, it's a good look.
It's good living. There's one of the satellite. It's a pool.
It's a swimming pool, right?
Yeah, laundromat, everything back there. And the golf course just winds throughout all of these lots. And like Motor Coach, these lots are amazing when you get into them. You know,
Sure.
In this park, pretty much everybody backs in, and it's the back of the lots that are so gorgeous because you're backed up to the golf course and just got incredible views, and so it's you can see part of the golf course there. But yeah, it's very similar. Lots of water, challenging for short yardages. You know, a lot of guys don't need more than a pitching wedge and a 9-iron and a sand wedge, but
Right.
and a putter. But boy, is it challenging! It'll be tough to break par down here.
Just got an interesting question about X3s coming in. You know, Marathon is doing a lot of X3s.
There's a build out.
There's
there.
a nice build out right there.
Yeah, great lot.
Now, let me ask you something. You've known the owners of this lot historically for a long time. Is that correct?
Oh, absolutely. Some of my favorite people in the world, Wes and Lorraine Severson, built that lot originally,
And it's getting
And
a
then
massive
Pat
remodel.
bought it. Kenny owned it. Now the Groves are building out a beautiful casita.
It's going to be big.
It's going to be gorgeous. Yeah.
One of the cool things is you guys will be able to show you this completed probably next season.
Roy and Denise built a beautiful one over here too.
There's a nice
another
looking Marathon over
gorgeous
here.
Marathon there.
See how quickly I can get over here before you drive off.
Oh.
right?
I'm going too fast. Lead foot.
And another thing that really stands out is if you're doing research on getting into a coach, no better place to go than an RV park because everybody's got an opinion and very few people know the truth.
It is unique, but that's the great thing about it. You can sure learn some stuff.
lot of experienced RV owners in an RV park like this,
Absolutely.
and
Experts, just ask them.
yeah. Look at
I'm
these
kidding.
dogs.
I'm kidding.
We got a dog, a collection of little dogs over here.
Yeah, there's phase one. We used to own this lot here in the corner
Oh, we did? No kidding.
one time. Yeah, several. We had 3 show lots here. At one time, it was kind of nice because everybody in a Highline coach was either here or Cathedral City, and most of them were here. So it was.
What's Cathedral City's outdoor resorts like now, Jim?
Yeah, it's a very large park. It's about 1,200 spaces, and it's been around for years.
That's
I think it must have been
huge.
built in the late 70s, early 80s. There's our show lot right there.
This is Marathon's show lot, which is really nice. It is right next to the. It's right next to the clubhouse.
Right.
We don't have a coach on it right now because everything is actually selling quite well, and so we don't have anything on it yet.
We need one there. So there's the east end of the clubhouse. So a lot of great history in this park. Be fun to tour the inside of some of these clubhouses too. They're pretty unique how they're set up with spas and workout rooms and kitchens and you know, big gathering hall there.
Absolutely.
And stage for entertainment. Well, what do you think, Mel?
Well, let's go back out and we'll sign off from out front here and show everybody the front of the park. Beautiful landscaping here, these trees and all of the flowers. Lots of work. It takes a ton of work
You bet.
to keep these running down in the desert, you know.
There we go.
All right. So yeah, good questions today, everybody. Jane, you asking about the new X3. That we have some X3s that are going to be coming off the production floor, but also we've got a brand new coach. 1325 is the new and ready to deliver updated X3. Beautiful coach. So if you're interested in that, you know how to get a hold of me. Look at this right here. Very pretty. And then here's the sign. For outdoor resorts.
And there's MCC.
And right across the street, that's right, is Motor Coach. Beautiful.
Jack's coming up behind us. A big ride.
Well, Jim and I are going to head back over to Motor Coach Country Club. And hope you guys have a good week. Thanks for hanging out with us, Jim. Thank you so much for taking the time to take us through Motor Coach and Outdoor Resorts Indio.
My pleasure.
And yeah, everybody, be yourself and do good things. We're gonna get in here, and I think we've got 1333 is scheduled for a wash. It's been windy and a lot of dust was kicked up, so we're gonna get it washed hopefully this morning. All right, you guys, take care. We'll see you next Monday. Don't forget, I'm going to be doing some Mal on the Moves down here. Thanks to all of you for hanging out. Take care.